So for this one, you would go have the story of the week open and you go, okay, guys, the title page. Where's the title page located? Oh, I see that here. So is that in my book? I'm going to write yes, because it is. The page, I'm going to put cover page because it's not given a page number. The title of my book is From Seed to Pine. Table of contents. Let's go see if we can find that one. Flip, flip, flip. Yes, I do see the table of contents. It's in my book. Yes, it's on page blank. What is the first section about? Oh, well, right underneath where it says table of contents, the very first topic or thing it tells me to get ready to read about is blah, blah, blah. And they tell me that I can find that on page blah, blah, blah. A heading. Now, I know there are big headings and subheadings. Now, let's investigate a subheading today. And the word sub means under or below. Kind of like a subway is a train under or below the ground. A submarine is a ship under or below the ocean. A substitute is a teacher underneath the main teacher. So look and see if you can help me find any headings. Okay, I see one right here. The heading is blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's in my book. It's on page blah, blah, blah. Bold words. Those are words that they put in bold or make darker because they're important vocabulary words. And I'm going to actually see the definitions of those words at the end of the book. Can you find or help me find any words that are darker than others? Oh, yes. And that was on page blank. And I'm going to write two of the ones you help me find. Okay. Then you're going to release them with a partner. So go ahead and have in your head who you want together. Don't do that on the spot because that's never good, right? So then you'll go, okay, guys, just like earlier, I want you to solve it just like Mr. Johnson did, looking for an illustration or photograph, caption, a diagram, glossary, and an index. Guys, we've been talking about that all yesterday. I went through the PowerPoint talking about each one of these. But if you need help, please look at our anchor chart to remember what these things are. Okay, please go somewhere in the room with your partner and begin. All right, so that's day 2. All right, day 3. Same as usual. Come to the floor, please. Here's our power words. I'm going to give you some clues for the word. I'm going to think about my head and mature. All right, a clue would be grown up. A clue would be changed over time. What word might that be? Learning target. Okay. All right, now the next day, Mr. Johnson is going to be day 3, all about Ivan Index. Now, Ivan Index is one that I included because kids, for as long as I've been teaching, that is the hardest. Glossary and index are the hardest for them to remember, the absolute hardest. Index, number 1. So I wanted them to do specific work with the index. So they're not opening up their story. Well, not for this part anyway. You're going to go, okay, guys, Ivan Index helps you identify pages. Let's say that together. Ivan Index identifies pages. So if I wanted to do a story about basketball, if I wanted to write a report about basketball, and I only want to learn about certain things, for instance, what if I wanted to learn more about the rules of the game? I don't want to read this whole story about basketball for my report. What pages can I go to just learn about the rules of the game? Oh, yeah, pages 27 to 39. They're going to tell me about that. What about if I wanted to talk about Michael Jordan, who is a famous player? Where could I look in my book to just learn more about him? Yes, okay. So then you would answer these questions in front of them, like you guys would do these together, based on this index. So they would understand how an index works. So this, you're modeling. Then for their independent work, I gave them the index from their actual story. And then these are questions that they're going to do on their own based on this index. Okay? And again, I think that will really help them understand how Ivan Index helps them identify pages. All right. And then the last day, what do I have for the last day? All right, I think I can get this. For the last day, you're going to read the story Coolies. I'm going to put it in your room. And then they are going to read this text called The